India, the world's fifth largest military spender, allocates $85 billion annually to its defense. On paper, it is a military giant with 1.4 million active personnel. But modern warfare has changed enough that a larger budget and more manpower no longer guarantee the upper hand. This was clearly demonstrated during the May 2025 Pakistan-India conflict, where Pakistan's claim of shooting down Indian advanced jets, whether independently verified or not, captured global attention and shifted the psychological and media advantage in Pakistan's favor. It allowed Pakistan to portray itself as a serious military power on the world stage. Pakistan has a defense budget of only $12 billion and just 700,000 active personnel, several times weaker than India on paper. Yet it continues to challenge India effectively. So, what is the key difference between these two militaries, and what is fundamentally wrong with the Indian military? As modern warfare is changing fast, today military power is not just about numbers. On paper, India looks overwhelmingly stronger in every aspect of military and numbers. Besides big defense budget and personnel strength, India possesses more aircraft, carriers, nuclear submarines, and ships than Pakistan, and it is one of the largest naval forces in Asia. But despite this massive advantage, India has not been able to completely dominate Pakistan strategically. So here is the key difference between the two militaries and their strategy. Pakistan's military structure is highly centralized, with the military playing a dominant role in national security and strategic planning. This means decisions can often be implemented faster and with fewer political delays. India, meanwhile, is a large democracy with a complex bureaucracy, intense political competition, and a slow defense procurement system. It took India 19 years from identifying the need for an advanced jet in 2001 to receiving the first batch of Rafales in 2020. Pakistan, by contrast, took only 2 years, showing interest in the J-10 in 2020 and inducting it into service by 2022. Pakistan's planning and execution are significantly faster than India's, and India cannot compete with this because doing so would require a complete overhaul of its entire government and legal system. The gap between the time India decides to acquire advanced jets and the time it actually receives them is so large that by delivery, those jets are no longer considered advanced. And this delay also gives the enemy sufficient time to develop and deploy effective countermeasures. For some time now, China remains Pakistan's major arms supplier. But Pakistan does not simply buy Chinese weapons. It acquires an entire warfare ecosystem. Modern warfare works best through the integration of systems and networks. Even the most advanced jet cannot perform at its full potential unless it is integrated with other military assets. Today, airborne early warning aircraft, radars, electronic warfare systems, satellites, drones, secure data links, and beyond visual range missiles all demand deep integration with each other. Pakistan not only operates Chinese jets like the GF-17 and J-10, but also operates Chinese AWACS aircraft, radars, satellites, air defense batteries, and missiles, all functioning as one connected system. India, on the other hand, lacks this level of integration. The Rafales India currently operates do not enjoy such deep interoperability, and India's inability to fully integrate its advanced jets with its other military assets severely limits its true air power capabilities. China is a rising global power whose interests include supporting Pakistan and viewing India as a potential threat. China's military support gives Pakistan access to the latest technology through exclusive deals that Pakistan is able to secure despite its financial difficulties. Pakistan's military doctrine is built almost entirely around countering India. India, on the other hand, must divide its attention between two fronts: Pakistan and China. China does not only support India's primary enemy, but India also views China itself as a direct rival and potential confrontation, making China a double-edged sword for India. Not only is procurement relatively slow in India, but domestic weapons production, especially aircraft production, is also very slow and incapable of meeting demand. The Tejas program took decades to mature and still exists in relatively small numbers. By the time it reaches full operational capability and is produced in large numbers, the world will have already shifted from 5th to 6th generation fighters. Tejas will therefore fail to fulfill the true demands of the Indian Air Force in both quantity and quality. The Indian Air Force is already facing a serious aircraft shortage for a two-front deployment. It officially requires around 42 fighter squadrons for a two-front war scenario, but currently operates only around 30 to 31 squadrons. This means India is facing a deficit of roughly 230 to 250 fighter jets. To fill this gap, India aims to acquire more Rafales and develop an advanced 5th-generation aircraft through its AMCA program. India is pushing for a massive 114 fighter deal to expand its Rafale fleet and address this critical shortage. The goal is not just to buy jets, but to build an advanced combat ecosystem around them. The problem is that the completion of all 114 Rafale deliveries is expected to stretch beyond 2030, and the 5th-generation aircraft India aims to produce domestically is unlikely to enter service before 2035. This means India's demand for advanced jets cannot be fulfilled within the next 5 years, a significant window of time that gives Pakistan ample opportunity to develop countermeasures. Pakistan's likely response could be the acquisition of the Chinese Shenyang G-35 stealth fighter. If the deal is finalized, China could deliver 30 to 40 aircraft in phases by 2028, well before India receives its full batch of Rafales. As Pakistan also benefits from unusual strategic relationships, China provides military technology, production cooperation, and sometimes deferred financial arrangements that Western countries rarely offer. Turkey has also expanded military cooperation with Pakistan in drones, naval systems, and defense technology. India, despite closer ties with the United States and Europe, still depends heavily on foreign imports from multiple countries: Russia, France, Israel, and the US, creating logistical complexity. And in modern war, speed matters. The country that integrates technology faster can sometimes outperform a much larger rival.